Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at luxury apartments,
Right.
specifically using apartmentneighborhoods.com as our guide.
hmm
So maybe you're thinking about an upgrade or just curious about that high-end rental market or perhaps planning a move.
Yeah, lots of reasons people look into this stuff.
Exactly. So our mission today is basically to pull out the key ideas from that site about what makes an apartment luxury.
And what's interesting right off the bat is that apartmentneighborhoods.com doesn't exactly spell out a definition. Like, there's no glossary entry for luxury,
Okay.
but you definitely get a strong sense of it from, what they feature. It's more implied.
So it's about the overall vibe, the curated experience, maybe.
Exactly. It feels less about just granite countertops and more about a whole lifestyle package.
Okay, let's get into that package then.
Yeah.
What kind of features really stand out when you browse the site?
Well, the interior stuff is pretty high spec. You see mentions of kitchens kitted out for, like, serious cooks. Think brands like Sub-Zero fridges, the really high-end cooling and Wolf ranges, professional grade, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. The kind chefs might use.
For sure. And then there are those details like nice hardwood floors, bathrooms that feel more like spas soaking tubs, fancy rainfall showers.
Mm-hmm.
And smart home tech seems to be popping up more too, for convenience.
Gotcha. So it's not just cosmetic upgrades.
No, definitely not. And that level of detail, it extends beyond your front door too.
Ah, into the building amenities.
Exactly. The website really highlights things like resort-style pools, maybe with cabanas,
Nice.
state-of-the-art fitness centers, way beyond just a couple of treadmills.
Right, like proper gyms.
Yeah, and, resident lounges for hanging out or working, plus services like a concierge or even valet parking.
Okay, so it's also about like service and convenience built in, almost like a hotel.
Sort of, yeah. It suggests luxury is also having things taken care of for you, having your needs anticipated.
Now, that name, apartment neighborhoods, that seems significant. Does the site suggest location is a big part of this?
Oh, absolutely. It feels fundamental. The name itself points to it, right?
Yeah.
These places tend to be in really desirable spots. Think busy city centers close to cool restaurants, culture, good shopping.
Or maybe those exclusive suburban areas.
Exactly. Places known for great schools or just, a certain prestige and easy access to things. The neighborhood itself is part of the luxury value.
So if you put the features, the amenities, and the location together, what kind of lifestyle does that point to? Who is this for?
Well, it seems aimed at people who really value convenience, maybe exclusivity, a certain level of quality, and perhaps prestige.
Busy professionals, maybe.
Yeah, could be. People who want high-end comforts and maybe don't have time to manage a property themselves, or folks who want to be right in the middle of everything exciting.
So the website gives off this vibe of like quality living for a demographic that appreciates that and can, well, afford it.
That's the sense you get. It's an investment in an elevated way of living.
So wrapping this up, what apartmentneighborhoods.com seems to show is that luxury apartments aren't just about the apartment itself.
Right. It's a whole value proposition.
It's about this high-quality, almost effortless lifestyle, access to premium features, services, and crucially, prime locations.
Yeah, and there's that sort of implicit idea of exclusivity, too, being part of that community.
Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener. We've kind of unpacked what this one website suggests luxury means in an apartment context.
Mm-hmm.
But what does luxury living really mean to you? Is it the fancy finishes, the amazing pool, the perfect location?
Or some specific mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do your own priorities define what feels truly luxurious in a home?
Definitely something to mull over. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.